Hello everybody and welcome back to Nier. I'm your host Valenfor, and in today's episode we are, as you can quite clearly see, we've started in our village. We're going to head out and do this. This is the Fisherman's Gambit quest, part 3. Now you may be thinking to yourself, well hang on, why are we on part 3 and not part 2? Well, I had said in the previous episode we weren't going to muck about too much. And so I've done part 2, just collecting the one particular type of fish, and I've also gone and collected up some more bits and bobs in terms of the goat hides, for example. Just picked up a letter here from Yonah, and as you can see the wheat hasn't quite grown yet. I'm just going to check up on her. I have a funny feeling there may be a quest here for us. Yeah, there is. Well, it's a nice easy quest. You just have to pick up a melon. So, what are we going to do today? We're going to head out through to the northern plains, over to the fishing area, so that we can collect these rainbow trout. And after doing that, we're going to head down towards the seafront again. Run around a little bit there just to see if we can pick up any more natural rubber, and failing that, if we don't pick up any, let's say after maybe 2 goes I think, then I'm just going to buy whatever I don't have, because I would really want to finish that quest. So let's just make this area clear for us so that we can fish without worry. Like that. It's alright, I think they're almost all dead, pretty much. Now we'll just collect a couple of these items, although I think they're all medicinal herbs anyway. Yeah. Okay. As you can see, I've also got 10 sardines, which is in preparation for the quest to hand in the food. Oh, and we fished out a metal can. Lovely.
This time I shall be silent. Why, those fish will have no idea that...
Shh, you're scaring them away.
Oh, right.
Right. So, as I was saying, we need to pull out 7, I think, of these fish. It shouldn't take us too long to do that. Yeah, the 10 sardines are for the cooking quest back at Seafront Inn. We also needed 10 medicinal herbs, of course we already have those, and we need 10 wheat as well, which is what we're growing in our garden at the moment. And I am hoping that when it comes to us recording the next episode, that none of the wheat has really, you know, disappeared over time. I'm not sure. Obviously, I know you have to leave time to elapse whilst you're not playing in order for the flowers to grow, etc. But it would be a real bummer if you're supposed to harvest after a certain time. Otherwise, you know, all of the plants just die. That'd be terrible. So I'm not sure how many that is now. I think that's probably 3 that we've caught so far. So we have another 4 yet to go. One of the other things that we're doing here is to complete. I want to try and complete all of the side quests that we can in the game, because by doing so a lot of them have a bit later on they have some really good rewards, quite a lot of money. Some of them do grant you with weapons, and 50% of the side quests are in the first, well, I want to say first half of the game, with the other 50 being in the second half. Now, when I say up to the first half of the game, one thing I think is that the first half, if you can call it half, is actually a lot longer than the second half, I believe. I can't remember if that's right or not, but I think when I first played this, it did feel a lot like maybe the first half was longer. But we've got 4 fish here so far, we just need 3 more. And I'm just going to talk a little bit more about Nier, the game itself. There are 4 endings. When you complete the game for the first time, you get ending A. You can then load up your end game save and continue the story from the second half of the game and get ending B. Once you've completed both A and B, you can then, I think it's something along the lines of unlocking all weapons, or unlocking all weapons and upgrading them fully. One of those two, I can't remember which it is, but there's certain prerequisites, and if you complete them, you end up getting the third ending, option C, or ending C, should I say. And finally, you can then reload that game from just before you face the final boss and make a separate choice, which will end up netting you ending D instead, of course. I anticipate, naturally we're going to complete this game, we're going to complete it with option, sorry, not option, we're going to complete it with ending A. I really want the platinum trophy on this game though, so I'm going to be continuing to play this outside of the channel in order to get to both endings B, C and D. When I get to those stages, I will of course be uploading them separately to the channel series at the time, and you guys will be able to enjoy the different endings as well. Now, okay, so we've finished collecting all of our trout. We are going to head back to town. I think we might even pick up a melon, so we're not going to grow 1 melon. That seems silly. Although I'm not entirely sure that you can pick up melon from this town. I think you have to pick that up from waterfront, or seafront should I say. But we shall see.
The black sprawls here too?
Hello.
So here's the grocer. Let's see what she's got. Yeah, as you can see, no melon. Fine. So we shall now head towards seafront then. And of course on our way there we're going to see if we can find any more natural rubber. There may be a few here and there, who knows. We shall soon find out though. Oh, and look, our little friend's back up and alive again. Let's kill him again. That's always fun, right? There's a certain area, if you hit him, you do a lot more damage. But again, I like my dark hand attacks. Dark fist. No, it's dark hand. I'm sure it's dark hand. So we'll just continue using dark hand, and if I feel up to it, I'll melee him a little bit as well. I don't think he's got anything else for us in terms of drops. I can't remember if he's associated with a quest or not. I do think, however, that he does give a fairly decent amount of experience. So he is worth doing, even if it does take a little longer than normal, you know. That hurt. Okay. Alright, I don't want to end up dying if we take one more hit, so let's make sure we fully heal up here. There we go. I just wanted to see if it made any effect by holding down for longer. Not really, was the answer. But there, I just did like a critical hit to him there. Okay, he's almost dead. A couple more hits and I think we'll finish him off with a melee attack. There we go. Nice lot of experience there, I expect. Not enough to level us up, but that's good. Right, so we want some natural rubber here, but are we going to get any? That is the question. Copper ore, fine. Something here. Ooh, that was natural rubber. Good. There's one less one to worry about then. And we are just going to give up with trying to head back out there and continuously find natural rubber, should I say. So let's take a look at these shops. I think this is the grocer. There is Melon, 1200 gold. Let's buy one of those. And let's head down to the material vendor. I think he's just down here. And we'll buy 3 natural rubbers. There we go. And now we can go and hand in to this guy. So we now have to catch sea bream. 5 of them, shouldn't be too hard. I believe we already have 1 bream on us already from when I caught one previously. So we actually only need to really catch 4, so that's good. So let's head down here to the guy on the boat. He wants us to bring him this stuff, so let's hand in here.
If I may,
What is it?
what are we doing here?
We're organizing all this stuff.
Let me rephrase myself. This is for the sake of the merchant in training, yes?
Yes.
Then would it not be more appropriate for him to take care of his own belongings?
The man's in a pinch, Vice. We're just helping him out.
I yearn for the day when someone shows such kindness to us.
Hey there!
Okay. So we haven't quite completed that quest yet, but we have to wait before we can get our reward. All we actually have to do is just leave the town and come back, and we will be able to pick up the reward from this, which I believe is about 10,000 gold. So it's definitely worth doing. Anyway, we've picked up the melon for Yonah's quest, so that's done. And we've got the new fishing quest. We just need to wait for our wheat to finish growing before we can harvest that. So what else is there to do? Well, I know for certain, based on having been to see Devola a little earlier on, that the lighthouse lady has another quest associated to her, and apparently it is available. Now, as you know, I do these in advance and then I commentate over the top. We do come to see the lighthouse lady, and the quest is available, but it doesn't actually start here, and unfortunately I didn't really know where it did start. So we've come up here, unfortunately, for absolutely no reason, but I didn't know that. But in any case, we've spoken to her. That was one of the prerequisites to make the quest available, is you need to have spoken to her first. So we've done that bit, and I expect in the next episode it will be available, and then we will complete that one as well. Nothing to the quest particularly, it just involves us going inside the post room at the back of the post office, moving those boxes that I have already done twice already, and then picking up a parcel from the back corner, which I believe has been in there for quite some time. But we shall see the outcome of that in the next episode. For now, I just pop over here, get a little bit lost. Couldn't really find where I was supposed to be picking up this quest. So, in essence, this is where we're going to be finishing. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed this one. If you have, please leave a like. Please comment as well, as I love to hear what everybody has to say. And if you are new to the channel, welcome. Please subscribe, as it helps to build the channel overall. Guys, enjoy those meals. Thanks and good night, much love. And I will catch you next time for another episode of Nier, where we will try and pick up a few more quests and hand in a couple of these other ones. Hopefully we'll be able to harvest the wheat as well in the next episode. But until then guys, take care as always, and I'll catch you soon.